This is a future born of rust and ruin, a world ravaged by a mysterious mechanized threat known as Ark. It came from the sky, a relentless armada of automated robotic constructs, and they didn't just conquer the world, they began to reshape it, forcing humanity to retreat, to survive the desolate sanctuary of an underground city called Scarce. But for those who would reclaim the surface, survival is not a given. It is a brutal, high-stakes trade. We are the Raiders, the last hope for humanity that lives in the shadows. Our mission is simple: go topside, scavenge what we need to survive, and get back underground before the world claims us. The catch? There are two distinct and equally deadly threats. The first is the Ark themselves. They are intelligent, scalable machines with unique attack patterns. They can appear from nowhere, swarming a player and leaving them utterly exposed. They are a constant, unpredictable danger of this lethal world. But the second threat is something far more cunning. It's other raiders, the vultures everywhere. The game's design encourages brutal player versus player conflict, with highly valuable resource hubs that serve as magnets for both loot and ambush. To truly understand this duality, you have to look at the studio that built this. Embark Studios is a small team, around 60 dedicated individuals, plus a shared team with the finals, to create a limitation that fueled a series of brilliant decisions. The team leaned into automation and procedural generation, using techniques like photogrammetry to rapidly create vast, sprawling worlds. This allowed a small team to build a game of a giant scale. It also explains the strategic pivot from free-to-play PvE title to a premium PvPvE experience. They simply would not have been able to pump out a continued volume of new assets fast enough for another FTP PvP game. This choice wasn't chasing a trend. It was a foundational element of the game's design. This shift in business model cemented the core loop of Ark Raiders, the constant, palpable tension between scavenging and combat. Unlike other fast-paced shooters, Ark Raiders has a time to kill and a third-person perspective. This isn't a mistake, it's by design. A high TTK means firefighter prolonged and tactical. A third-person camera allows for a peeking and popping in and out of cover. These mechanics work in concert to subtly discourage a hyper-aggressive playstyle. They favour the patient, strategic player who understands when to engage, when to retreat, when just to let the vultures tear each other apart. This brilliant design ethos is no accident. A significant portion of the Embark team is comprised of the former DICE alumni, the legendary developers behind the Star Wars Battlefront franchise. Their legacy is etched into every frame of Ark Raiders. The arcadey third-person shooting and epic battles against large-scale AI enemies are a direct lineage of the classic DICE design. The game is built to encourage unrehearsed creativity in combat, creating those memorable, unscripted moments that the Battlefield series is famous for. And then there's the sound. The soundtrack composed by Patrick Andrin of Battlefield 5 fame is a retro-futuristic score that fuses analog synths, vintage textures, and modular rig experimentation. This soundscape is not just an aesthetic, but a functional part of the game's identity. The score creates a constant sense of tension and wonder, while the sound design itself is a crucial tool. The audio provides a spatial and directional cues, guiding and informing the player. The game's sound is a masterpiece, a character in its own right. Ark Raiders is a game that is at once instantly comprehensible and profoundly unique. It's a testament to the power of deliberate design and technical excellence. By taking the familiar framework of the extraction shooter, Embark has built a tense, atmospheric, and rewarding experience. It is a game that doesn't try to reinvent the genre, but simply perfects it. It's a new benchmark, and it's a brilliant one. And that brings us to the end of this look at Ark Raiders. To dive deep into this world, its mechanics, and the incredible work of the team at Embark, I genuinely believe this game is brilliant. From the creators who brought you the high-octane energy of the finals, they've crafted a world that feels both beautifully desolate and intensely cinematic. With its retro-futuristic style and its unique mix of high-tension PvPvE, it's a game that promises to stand out. The tech tests have shown its immense potential, and with the official launch right round the corner on October the 30th, the hype is real. But that's just my take. I'd love to hear what you all think. What were your feelings in the test runs? How do you feel leading up to the launch? Drop your thoughts and comments below. And don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Rust Belt.